Hey guys, what's up? It's Cup. And today I figured I'd give a little bit of a commentary or my thoughts on Ark. I actually really like this game, and I didn't think I would. So just for some context, I have been predominantly a Call of Duty player. Clearly, as you can see, the fact that I've branched out to finals or the finals is actually was kind of my first step away from Call of Duty, and then got into some Baldur's Gate and some other games, and Call of Duty just has not been really hitting for a while for me, and I've kind of hesitated getting into other FPS or like kind of the extraction shooter genre, like Ark or well, like Tarkov and even like the Call of Duty DMZ mode, which just felt lackluster. I don't think they really tried anything new with it. But I've been hesitant about the extraction shooters, uh, predominantly because I just get anxiety. It's like, what if I go into some place, I lose all my loot if I die? Like that sounds crazy, you know? It's like, oh, you get one safe spot um or something like that, and it's just like, I don't know, it never really appealed to me. So I'll be honest, the first probably three matches I loaded in this game. I tried to avoid people, or when I ran into people, I would shout "friendly, friendly, friendly," um, and just try not to uh, get into any dangerous encounters. And my first wipe was actually because I was trying to play friendly, and Ark gave away my position to a guy who clearly had no intentions of being friendly. I think he had just knocked someone, and there I lost my first set of guns and loot. It was like probably my fourth game in, and my games were only lasting like 4 or 5 minutes because I would loot, fill my backpack, and get the hell out of Dodge. Uh, and I was like, okay, well, if I can't make friends, then I'm gonna try to squad up. So I started doing squad fill because I didn't have a ton of people online playing, and so one of the first matches I played with people, met these guys that I think you're probably watching right now. The appointed lawyer and trooper, and and I'm not good. I like the first thing that we did was we dropped down on those guys in that loft area, and then we ran to those other guys. Now, the second group of guys that you're watching, where appointed lawyer gets killed, I probably could, if I'm playing Call of Duty, I have muscle memory. I can remember things. I was still trying to remember how to heal myself because I was hurt. I was like, I need to whatever, and I'm like, okay, I got to cycle through this, and there's a lot of time lapse. So I know I still have a lot of muscle memory to learn, and remembering the mechanics, to just make things a little bit faster and easier on myself and my team. I'll be honest. I think appointed lawyer died because I took too much time trying to remember how to cycle through things. Um, but yeah, so that was that, and then there was another game that you'll probably see or later where I get completely wrecked by a Rocketeer playing with puff jumps, and I did not realize uh, how devastating they were, and like uh, there's no like forgiveness from those things. I guess I never ran into them before, so I thought they were just like another normal drone. And as we got closer, I realized how much bigger it was, and I was like, oh shoot, and missed my first shot, got a whole bunch of other problems, and I dodge rolled, I feel like, at the right time to avoid a shot, but I guess because it's fire and explosives, it doesn't matter if you can dodge roll. You have to break line of sight um before it can actually fire at you. And I think that that was a hard lesson to learn, that not everything can just be dodge rolled or like escaped. You actually have to play against the uh the arcs based on their weakness, and their weakness is just line of sight. If you break line of sight, they have to remaneuver to find you, um, and uh, picking your shots wisely is absolutely something that I have to learn with this. And my first opinion was, oh, it's a problem with the game. I should have been able to dodge roll and get out of that.
Dang.
And now, as I've kind of gotten into the game a bit more, I realize, all right, this is a different way to play. Not everything can be offensive and just dodge roll out. You have to play strategically and kind of uh, only engage when you have the upper hand, and finding ways to get the upper hand is massive. The other thing that I didn't really dive into was the different grenades that you can use, and there are a few that kind of seek out the arcs. There's a few that kind of disable them for a few seconds, and so I need to learn to bring those in. Um, yeah, overall, great experience. Like, definitely a learning curve for me, coming from uh, a shooter where deaths don't matter. You just get back into it, uh, and so definitely kind of heightens everything. I think overall, my criticisms of the game are actually more just in the main space. I think that the game, the overall gameplay loop is actually pretty fun. But when you get back into uh, the main menu system, uh, you have problems with um, not problems, but like, if I am in my inventory, I cannot go straight to my workbench. I have to back out to the main menu, then click on workbench. But if I'm in workbench, I can go right to my inventory. And I know your inventory is your main thing, but it's like, why do I have to go to back to a completely different tab to get to my workbench, my traders, and all that? I feel like if I'm in my inventory, if I know if I have an item, I should be able to right click that item and craft more. Um, or I should be able to go to my workbench, craft an item, go back to my inventory. But as it stands, if you go to your workbench and then go to your inventory, then you can go back to your, back and forth between your workbench and whatnot. But then I have to go back out to go to traders and other things as well. So um, definitely not liking some of the interface and quality of life things that they have. The I think that some of these mechanics can be a little bit more streamlined, like purchasing more health, or like, not stems, but like the bandages and the Vita sprays and whatnot. I think that um, I shouldn't have to spend 20 minutes in my menus crafting and creating stuff. Um, I feel like if you're gonna make it accessible from the menus, make it easier for me to get back in the game, um, so that I can, either wipe or get new stuff. Um, and because they're planning on making this like a livable area where you can like walk around and encounter other players, which I don't think they are, like a hub or a um, like custom social environment, um, where you can like interact with people out in an open world, or like in Speranza, and then you come back to your apartment or whatever to work on your shop, your inventory, and all that. Um, yeah. So overall, definitely like this, like the game. Um, had a couple weird spawns, so I think actually I do have some other criticisms of the game play. One, which I don't know if it's before or past, but you see us spawn in, and within a minute and 40 seconds, we're getting shot in the back because some other team spawned in behind us. And it was like, wow, that's crazy. We spawned in and someone spawned right behind us. That doesn't feel good, to lose your stuff. And I think I came in with the free loadout, so it's not a huge deal for me. But just the fact that uh, we came in and got shot right away is not good. And then another time where we spawned in a elevator shaft, and there was one of those arc things, the wall arc, like wall camera things that alerted and shot at us right away. And I was like, dude, I just spawned. Like, I don't know. Not spawning in danger, I feel like should be uh,
I
a
think there's a few
given
right
in any
here.
game. Uh, like battle royales are a little different. You're parachuting, and you choose your spot, and if you choose a high, you
Right
know,
behind these rocks.
um, high
Oh,
risk
right here.
location, or if you see other players going somewhere, like that's on you. But if you're gonna spawn me somewhere, um,
Right here, right here.
and this goes for any kind of multiplayer game, if you spawn somewhere, you should be safe at least for a reasonable amount of time. Um, I feel from other players. I feel like we found the this team fighting some other arcs down low, and I and that already didn't feel necessarily good to me because we were seeing action within a minute, and then we got shot in the back within a minute and a half, 2 minutes,
Got
and
shot
I
in the
was like,
back. What the fuck?
that just did not. That was not a good game, and
All right.
um,
Well, that
did
got rid
not
of my
like that.
last gun.
Um, Overall, I think I need to learn the the other arcs. I stayed away from the heavy arcs. Only encountered a few of those, like the jumpers and other things. Seldomly because I was like, I am not going to touch those. If I can avoid them, I'm going to. I think the other criticism, or really like not even criticism, but like I'm just not going to play solo on this game. I don't feel like one, I'm good enough, and two, that the game lends itself to solo play. Uh, I definitely think that with how hostile all the PvP, like all the other players are, people shoot first, ask questions later, and if it is just going to be PvP and really limited time to, or limited ability to link up, um, then yeah, it should not be a like I should not be going in by myself. Um, Unless there is an opportunity, like I think in DMZ and the original Warzone 2, you were able to um, link, or you're able to like request if people wanted to join you. Um, that was kind of cool. So you could like create squads of, you know, two duos into a full squad, um, and that kind of mechanic would be really cool if you're a solo queue and you want to kind of party up. Um, I also think that getting more like players engaging the arcs and wiping everything would be kind of cool. Like if the arcs are attacking humanity, why are we not teaming up more against the arcs? So I guess from the level of immersion, I feel like the world is cool. The world that they've built is really cool. The idea and the story that they've built is really cool, but there's no immersion because it's just, hey, we're gonna fight each other. And stay away from the arcs, where I'm like, but if we want to drive the arcs away, then why wouldn't we team up? So I don't know. I think there's a few things that they can handle a little bit better. I've already posted on Reddit about having potentially like a faction system. Like that would be really cool. Create factions that give you different bonuses. If you can choose like a more mercenary faction where solo play is encouraged, and you get some bonuses, like kind of regarding stealth, and whatnot. And then uh, if you joined a faction that promotes more teamwork, then you get bonuses regarding like kind of team play. So if you're near teammates, your healing works faster, or you get more health bonus or something like that, or you get you know if, I don't know, something that like different, a different skill tree that could be just a few skill pieces long. That it doesn't give you a tremendous bonus, or disadvantage for not choosing a certain faction, but it still gives you a bit more of a bonus than just playing without being part of a faction. I think that would be pretty cool, especially because like in the lore, if you're, if humanity is driven underground, then I feel like being part of a faction or people banding together and making like their own governments or different spaces makes sense. Um, but so far there hasn't been talk of that, but I think that that'd be really cool. And I know that they want to make this uh, like a 10-year game, and that'd be pretty awesome, honestly. But uh, we'll see how that actually happens. I feel like if they choose to shut the game down after 10 years, then there should be like a massive flow again of people, like no more PvP, and it's just everyone attacking the arcs, taking over the earth again, and cleansing the arc. I feel like that would also be a pretty good way to open up new locations, like the current 5-6 locations that we're going to have at launch. Eventually we can like clear that area of the arcs and start kind of making the earth safe again and going in different spaces to get rid of the arcs. That'd be pretty cool for the end of the 10-year cycle to liberate the earth. That'd be awesome. Kind of, I guess, similar to Helldivers, because Helldivers has like their robot thing, but just a little bit different in the kind of gameplay loop. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know I just rambled for about 17 minutes now, and if you made it this far, good on you. But I wouldn't. If you didn't make it this far, no big deal. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
How is this thing still alive?
I don't know, man. Yeah. Take this guy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh
my God.
Come on, guys, we're killing this thing.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh shit!
That is awesome. Hell yeah.
It's the juicy loot.
Yeah, you.
Nah.
Oh,
Dig
we all
in,
get
dig in.
to-
There's multiple parts. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that arc circuitry.
Do it. All right, I'm gonna call in the elevator.
Yeah. Teabag the thing.
Heck yeah, that thing needs a double dose. Give me a second.
Go get you some action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my gosh.